Now, welcome here, guys. Today, I want us to talk about something that has been disturbing me for quite a long time. From my experience, I've been observing people around the youth, how people behave, and as we grow older, I realize that people who started things, they quit things and start other things and focus on other things. So today I want us to focus on the field that I am in. I am a musician. I am a gospel artist here in Kenya based. I am Kenyan based, and you realize that so many youths quit music at around 25 to 27. They quit music and start focusing on other things. And I want us to focus on these reasons that led to this kind of situations, because most of them, they quit, and they quit before reaching to the top or where they wanted to reach. Because of course, when everybody starts music, they envision themselves of this star, this person who people know everywhere, shows right and center, money following them here and there. You see, yeah, but most of the people don't reach there, and most of the things that lead to this, I want us to look into them. So my reason number one is higher expectations. Ilikuwa? Unrealistic. Okay. My reason number one is unrealistic expectations. You realize when people start, they want to make it so fast, so quick to the top. You see, to me that is unrealistic. It happens to some people, but very few. And for them that it happens, you realize they have somebody at their back who's their mastermind, know about the industry, has strategized. That's why you find these artists that are signed by big labels, they don't fail. Most of them don't fail because these labels use the experience they have. So you may be in a label or have somebody who's behind you, backing you up. And most of these people who back them up, they don't back somebody who they've not discovered their potential. So somebody backs you up and knows exactly what you're capable of. So they link you up with the best opportunities around. Yeah, and they know where to take your music, when to release what music, what kind of music to make at what time, you see. So if you don't have that, chances are that you won't reach to the top as much as you want, as fast as you want. Okay, you won't reach to the top as fast as you want. So if when you realize that, you might consider being patient with yourself. You see, and this will lead you to strategizing your kupanga mikakati, to strategize your steps, know what to do, when and how. Yeah. So most of the people don't have that in mind. You just want something to happen, and this something you don't even know what is that. You don't even have a plan. You just know that I'll release the music and the music will do well, and people start calling me to shows. Corporates start to calling me to the events. It won't happen. So this unrealistic expectation may lead you to quit music before you reach to the top. For my case, I started music like 6 years ago, and to date, I can't say that I've reached to the top, but I didn't have these expectations. So I'm okay with what's going on in my music at this point. But doesn't mean that I did everything correct. The only thing that has held me going is that I didn't have so much expectation. I didn't have expectation with numbers, now and YouTube things, now and social media things. You want numbers, you want what. So those are the things that didn't used to bother me. And I didn't have somebody backing me up in terms of like coaching me and telling me the moves to take. So that also explains why I'm not at the top already. But I believe in my talent. So to say, yeah. Reason number two is the money thing. Yeah? the money thing. You guys, you know music. Music is so expensive. As a musician, you need to act like a brand. Being a brand in its own, it's an expense. Uh, you need to record the best audios from the best studios. This costs money. You need to record to shoot best music videos. You need to do marketing for your music. All these things cost money. And when most of us youths start music, we don't have even a financial strength to support what we want to do. We rely on other people supporting us, other people supporting us. So if you're not in a label, so you don't have the money. If you don't have wealthy parents who will support you, wealthy relatives, you don't have money. If you don't have people who support you and they believe in what you can do in music and are willing to invest as much as it takes for you to make it, you won't make it to the top as fast as you want, because you won't have these projects back to back, best video, best audio. You clad as a brand. How you behave is like a brand. Branding itself, you walking around with cameras, recording what you're doing every other time. You see, it's quite expensive. So walking around with people, and it's quite expensive. So you realize you can't manage it. So what will happen? You will be slow. You won't achieve, you won't reach to the top as quick as you want. So you will be slow. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to have strategy of how to finance your music. You need to have this strategy of where you get the money and how you spend it, getting the money and spending it on music wisely, because you need to do investment. You need to decide, why should I record with this producer and not this? And what are the advantages? You see, maybe you may choose, most of the people think that when you record using the most amount of money, you'll get the best. Sometimes it's not the case, you see. Sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes you record a video with a person who is so expensive, and the results you get in terms of after you released your music isn't different from when you record with somebody who is just starting, and meaning that their cost is kind of down. So yeah, if you mess up this, you won't reach the top as fast as you want, and you might reach a point where you decide quitting music and focusing on other things. My point number 3. What is my point number 3? Unazambika na story oh, sijaongea. My point number 3 is lack of support. Guys, there is nothing as important as support. When you're doing music, you need people to, you're not doing music for yourself. You want people to listen to yourself, to your music. So when you produce music and nobody is resonating with your music, you end up not getting the support you expected. And first time when people release music, the first people to share with the closest friends, relatives, other people who are around us, and then you try to reaching out to the community, and at that time you expect them to like your music, to comment well, but it may not be the case. Maybe the genre you're doing doesn't resonate with them. So you need to study your audience, what your audience expects and what your audience will consume. So if you know that, you will focus on the right audience. You won't have this issue of you present your music to the wrong audience and then they tell you the music is not right. If you believe in what you're doing, yeah, you need also to present your music to the right people. So if you don't do that, you lack audience, and this has so many consequences. First, morale, the self-esteem. You'll not your self-esteem will be affected. You won't believe in what you're doing. You might start questioning yourself, and most of the people have done it. And